Hello, welcome to Indiana ArtsDesk. I'm Marcus Jackman. Thanks for tuning in. Different venues is our theme tonight. Coming up, a chamber orchestra's 2 concerts and 2 art exhibits, plus the arts calendar. To begin, from the classroom to the gallery. Sketching was always a part of Paul Laseau's architecture courses at Ball State. The newly retired professor says going out and drawing interesting things or scenes is a good way to come to understand them more.
If you find something that's interesting and you draw it, you often find out why it's interesting. And that's particularly important to an architect. To me, it's like a detective. It's like investigating. And watercolor is that way, too. You begin to see things that happen, like reflections, or you see a certain light. Why is that light that way? You're trying to capture it, but at the same time, you're thinking about, well, how did that get to be like that?
Now, Laseau has been painting for about 10 years, but only recently has he started to display or sell much of his work. Sun, Sky, Sea is the name of his exhibit that's currently on display in the College of Architecture and Planning Gallery. It features watercolors he painted while traveling in England, New England, and the Greek Isles. But while much of his sketching and painting grew out of Laseau's architectural study, he says now watercolor painting is worthwhile in and of itself.
When you're doing it, it's sort of like meditation, because you're completely absorbed in what you're looking at, and everything around you disappears.
Laseau works almost exclusively now with hot-press watercolor paper. Traditional cold-press paper is a bit more uneven. It has irregularities on the surface. Hot-press paper is smoother, and it lets the watercolors sit on top of the paper more than just soak in. Laseau says that gives his paintings a clarity, that the figures can seem more immediately present.
What happens is the light goes through, hits the white paper, and comes back at you. I like the effect that it gets. You can see in this here, the way that kind of glows through there. You know, it has a certain... And of course I've learned over time about certain pigments and certain colors that, you know, types of dyes or pigments that give you more of that. And I like that kind of luminous quality in them.
You can see that luminosity particularly in the strong color values in the ships Laseau painted from English harbors. Their reds and blues shine and are also mutely reflected by the slate waters. Also in the shadowy pink glow of a lighthouse that's bathing in the first rays of sunshine that are denied to the charcoal cold pier below. Laseau says sometimes the colors on his paintings may seem exaggerated to viewers, but he doesn't paint what he doesn't see.
I'm not one of these people who believes that the painting is about me. And I know that's death to some artists think you know, it really is about your creativity and all this. I don't believe that. I think it's a partnership between me and what I'm interested in and what I like and things like that, and things that are right there, you know, that really do exist. In a way, I guess I think reality is more interesting than fiction.
Paul Laseau's Sun, Sky, Sea will be on display through the end of this month at the College of Architecture and Planning Gallery.